don't be emotional. That was Jeff Capel's message for the Pitt Panthers as West Virginia controls the tap. It's time. West Virginia, all three of their games at home to start the year. And this fourth game begins with an inside basket for Harlan. OBO side for Miner.
Good job by Jasper Floyd with the stunt and then the recovery to contest that shot.
Well, that counts and one. There's some of that continuous.
They're going to hang their hat on defense just as the Mountaineers are. But you want to find those easy opportunities, and they got.
They're going to kind of be in the mud like West Virginia has established with their identity too. A 5-0 jump for the Mountaineers, and the first basket comes from Cummings.
That's big.
So Pitt settles back into the half court. A drive from Witherspoon, bounces home for Amari Witherspoon.
That's tough.
This game with Lorient involved in both. Cam Corrin getting him back. Lob is caught by Corrin, and he puts it away.
A big concern of Coach Hod is
Virginia 5-0 start. Down to single digits on the shot clock. Cummings gets free, and an air ball.
I love what Jenkins did.
Them. Connor Huff takes a peek at the clock. It reads 8. Wraps a pass. Open look, Lorient's. And short on the 3, but a third chance on this clock again. And it's DJ Thomas on the take. He's cut off. Aleppo was right there, but he finished anyway.
Good move by DJ. That's tough as your first touch or first shot of the game is a three-pointer where you're kind of coming off a downscreen.
Thomas lifts the lid the hard way. In his true freshman season.
I'd love to see Pitt get Corrin a look here.
Well, they do, and he took steps.
No passes. I'm sure Capel would want to see the ball moving a little bit more.
Drive, kick, 3, Lorient halfway down and out. A high-low, Corrin away from the basket. He's doubled. He fights through it. Cross-court skip, Cummings nails the 3.
That's a great job by Cam Corrin.
For 3 from outside. Now some tempo. Witherspoon on the attack and puts it home.
Great job with the long outlet pass. They get the two.
Pitt goes for 3 makes in a row. And a step back, Witherspoon from 3.
Look at this freshman. Is he poised? Is he 15 to 17 points a night?
Well, he's doing this maybe more than he ever has. Defending down this end, and Lorient was called for the foul the other way. He was
foul trouble if you're Lorient.
See Aleppo at the line for 2.
At this point during the season.
And Lorient has done
shot clock and just be able to shoot a little bit of a turnaround.
6'10" against 5'10", but couldn't find it. And they go inside with their size. Obioha. Witherspoon sees the shot clock at 6. It's down to 3. Working his way in. Mid-range pop, and he's still perfect.
That's tough. Because that was good defense after the good job of chesting that drive and then contesting.
He gonna miss tonight?
I don't know. We might not.
A runner, well done from here, Jenkins. Don't know any better coming into this game. First backyard brawl for both Jenkins and Witherspoon, showing brightly. And Miner with the mid-range.
Miner, the leader.
We had Aleppo go down behind the play. This is 4 on 5. Now he rejoins. And Pitt, with a numbers disadvantage, find Corrin.
It's a subtle thing right
now. The touch. Now it's getting late for West Virginia. 4 to shoot. Huff steps back. And he got his first.
That one, I felt like he didn't need that shot. A contested 3, a little bit out of rhythm.
Obioha slides it in beautifully to Thomas. Big pass for 7 points for Thomas on the night. Cummings on Huff. Tough one goes.
That's tough. Honor Huff did a good job of fighting. Now it's going to be tough just because he's a key focus on the offensive end, and he's going to shoot some contested ones. Great drive and dish right there. I love that. Good paint.
And wheels it back out. Obioha fell down. Now back on his feet. Thomas from the same spot.
Now
West Virginia a chance to extend the lead up 1. Quick step, Huff inside, and he'll go to the free throw line. Country in 3-point makes last year.
Underneath him when he's getting his shot off, and then he shoots a beautiful ball with the spin and the physicality. They got Witherspoon on Huff now that they are bodying him up all over the court.
What a late shot clock. Didn't matter for Jasper Floyd.
These last 3 minutes, this is a guy that they need to get going. Here he gets his touch.
Well, both of his shots have come inside. He's the setup man for Obioha. these guys played against each other. It was a 7-point Pitt lead. Now it's a 7-point West Virginia lead. And it grows again with Jasper Floyd.
They've come
14 of 15 on the year from the free throw line. And as we mentioned, Miner has made a very good first impression.
Yeah, Coach, he says he's the intangible.
Last trip to the free throw line stopped the 13-2 run, and now a free throw line trip for Obioha.
As best as possible.
What's that point on the floor? Is it
Obioha is a good finisher around the basket. He's pretty efficient. But
Jenkins got the switch. Offensive rebound, Thomas. He double pumps, can't put it away. And Corin off his hands and out. He's opposite corner with Floyd on the take. It's Eaglestaff. And in and out. Rebound for Miner. Third in the country at North Texas. Ross Hodges' team last year. Just behind Houston, who led the country. And into the post to begin with Obioha. Second half, don't you think, Corin?
yeah, they got to get Cam Corin going. This guy who's the second leading scorer on this team. He only got 2 shots in the first half. He needs a lot more touches. Oh, they're going to get rewarded with some touches on the offensive end. Offensive end. But he has good feet, soft hands. But one thing that he's done since
back home, be a 7-foot tight end. Oh, there's a steal. Jasper Floyd with the take from Miner, and it coasts in. Too tight to the basket for Corin, but no dice. And that is a block. Huff is called for his third. West Virginia gets away unscathed, backing the ball up 14. And a whistle out wide on Witherspoon.
Coach Capel.
So that's on Witherspoon, his first. Lorient back in there and back in the book. Just 2 baskets in the first half. Nothing doing for anybody on Pitt in the second half. There is another cleanup job for Obioha. The stifling West Virginia defense carrying right out of the locker room. Eaglestaff got it.
You're down 20. There's still a lot of time left in this game. So can you settle down and find an easy look? Way to attack the press right there. Indrusitis just nice and easy. Corin waiting in the grind in the half court. Play a little bit quicker because you have to have more possessions to be able to make up the difference in this game.
Well, off the bench, Andrews indeed.
#1 on Coach Hodges' defensive principal board.
In the half court again, it's Floyd jumping the passing lane, but the recovery for Witherspoon saved it. Floyd was hiding out on the take, leaves Lorient, contested 2. His setup and his defense showing up opening minutes of the second half. Witherspoon into traffic. It's a little Olay.
And then he's got to be able to just catch that and finish.
Oh man, Indrusitis is working hard to get open. And he connects.
Good spark. The pass for the hands up is almost like a defensive back right there guarding a wide receiver.
Witherspoon gave it up. A 3 rolls down for Cialepa.
What did I talk about a few possessions ago? About Coach Capel. He wanted a response from his group when it got tough. They were down 21 points. They've now cut it to 15.
Having trouble stopping Obioha.
Yeah, they might have to bring.
Miner attacks him. Ball fake. Corin backs a 3.
All created by Miner, touching the paint. DeMarco Miner drawing.
Cummings down to the corner as Witherspoon attacks. It's a 3, Cialepa. And it's out of bounds back to West Virginia.
Pretty good.
Pitt dragging the shot clock down again. Indrusitis into the body, and he got it.
What a spark he's been in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
He got caught in a tight spot. Lorient with the intercept. Lorient is fed in the post, and he lays it home.
As well as
he's had several steals in this second half. Guarding Witherspoon, who's been the top guy for Pitt tonight, and he draws a foul. The tap. Witherspoon with the team high 11. Crossing in on Eaglestaff and throws it off the back of Conte, who noticed it before the turnover, and then so is Pitt. Pitt has done that back-to-back years. West Virginia for the first time in a few years. Obioha sliding in for 2 more.
Jasper
Cummings loses it. Kept it alive, but Floyd has been there on the spot all half. 3, Huff. He got it! We'll see him. straight back down onto the floor. Inside 7 minutes to go. Floyd off a pivot. Can't put it away. Conte the rebound.
9 or 10 points, and then you got a chance to finish this game.
Andrew's sight is whirling in. It's erased by Laureate.
Some of the versatility of to this season, you have to play with a ton of poise and composure. It can get frustrating for you. That his guys are not shooting free throws with some of the same contact on the other end of the floor.
Well, there was a sequence with Corin. Remember that trip where they
attacking the paint, drawing contact, but they're not getting.
So now the regularly scheduled personal for Huff.
West Virginia's had the answer, and they've done it on the defensive end.
Thing could have snowballed. It hasn't, as Corin gets an easy one. First basket in a long time.
Happened.
That's still the matchup with 6 on the shot clock. Ugasuk for 3. He rolls it home.
That's a play on.
Absolutely put it on West Virginia the last 2 years. 2 blowout wins. Either that or he was just very adamant his team gets back. Approaching 4 minutes, and that rolls home for Cialepa.
That was a big thing for him, is bringing in winners, because he believes winning breeds. We got the 6-7. Connor Huff did the Honor Huff just did the motion.
68, and more good defense in the half court. Huff spinning and off the bottom of the backboard on a near highlight. Able to go back to Pitt. In there, went right through his hands.
And then we've seen the emergence of Omari Witherspoon. He's going to be a force for Jeff Capel's squad. And then if Corin,
they get one back on him with Corin. Obioha with 19 and Corin running the floor.
I love that, playing 94 feet. The block on one end.
But they are playing the role tonight.
Yeah, they are. The intensity.
Huff rejects the ball screen. He's turned away down the lane line, steps back in and almost flung it home. And that's an offensive foul on Obioha. Another big test coming as West Virginia is climbing to 4-0. Witherspoon on the 6th team foul for West Virginia.
Call against UCF next week, so get to see this Panther team again in about 7 days.
Looking forward to hearing you again. That's out of bounds staying behind us. A minute away from 4-0. And the scoop, and Floyd to the line, looking for 2 more.
Rock fight every single night. They play with great physicality. They're connected on the defensive end.
27 straight games for Ross Hodge. For his final minute, Miner still out there working on Thomas. And he gives it up. Cummings sneaks it in. Conte there for a dunk. Honor Huff at the line for 2. Got his first.
And that he receives, and the offense that they run for him, the sets that they run for him.
To sing a happy version of Country Roads in Morgantown. And Ross Hodge in his first backyard brawl. Starts 1 final. Wow, there's that number again. 27 straight games. Home team's under 70.
Amazing defense. That's an incredible.